it's sick. It's
Right.
basically second nuts versus third nuts, and
I know it's easier for us to say because we see the cards, Joe, but what do you think? What would you do if you were in Antoine's
No,
side?
I will lose my money as well.
Right.
I'm not. You have ace king on a king to the board. You're just gonna lose your money.
especially with that run out.
It's just
What
just
if
a
you-
cooler. Just a cooler.
What if you play with against someone that you know always plays the nuts or really passive or really,
You're still beating value hands though. That's the problem. Like especially when someone bets out 25 and then he check raises at 200. Like David's gonna play king queen king jack like that as well, especially in
Right.
like a 6-way pot
Right.
or whatever it was. And so it's just hard for with that shallow of a stack. It's just hard for him to ever get rid of it. And now David,
has ace king.
he's just the thorn in Antoine's side. He free bets him, and let's see if Brian continues.
Expect Brian to call.
And I do, like you said, feel bad for Antoine. He sat down like what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? I think it's cooler.
It's pretty sick.
Nuts, right?
It's such an amazing flop. He's so ecstatic about that flop,
Right.
and meanwhile he's no good.
Trust me, it happens to me all the time. So, David flops nothing. Brian pocket four is still good.
Yeah, but this is gonna be hard for pocket fours to win this hand.
Right.
Yeah, we
got
just
the
going
back
for a
door.
set.
Backdoor nut flush draw too.
Right. I am on Twitter, Athena_Cate. Is that my Twitter name? I don't remember my Twitter name.
Sounds right.
So Brian checks with pocket four. And the thing, like I said, with David, if you're going to show your weakness, he is going to make a lot of moves or, rep a strong hand. And that's what he's been doing consistently.
Wow, he's really gonna come along here.
Wow. Right. You think Davey's gonna fire again on the turn?
Thank you,
I don't
Burrs,
know.
Burrs.
Nah, he
I
just,
expect him to check.
No, he's gonna check. He just won a big pot. He doesn't want to give back all the chips.
Yeah, I expect him to check. I don't see him firing.
And he doesn't know Brian well enough.
Right.
I mean, Brian can have a lot of hands. Brian flatted open and then called a 3-bet.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
David's such a heater. What the heck? Oh, Brian. I
Yeah.
think he's going to freeze out. He's not going to.
Brian at a
Exactly.
moment thought he might have the best hand.
Right.
Yeah, like,
He's smart. He knows for sure.
and now
hand's
he's
not
like,
good.
oh,
I
done
mean,
deal.
what David can call with, right? He can't beat anything. So, oh, David, you went good like always. Always when I see him. The last time I played with him, I ran pretty bad and he ran pretty good against me. Of course, this is 6 months ago. Set of aces. That's the hand I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
That's that hand. Turn nut flush draw.
Ouch.
I mean, if Jerry, for example, that would be also really bad. If I lose to Jack 3.
That hand earlier is actually full house. David flopped a full house. Someone was asking, and then
Is he gonna
Antoine-
check raise?
This would be so sick. I was just thinking, like, oh my god, this would be so savage to check raise here. He just has the bottom of his range. He knows he can't win.
Which is
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
Let's go.
I give you props for that, whether you lose or not. I still
What was
give
I telling
props
you?
for
Telling you about him earlier today.
that. Nice call, Joe.
No, he was making a lot of plays, but he wasn't showing down his hands.
Right.
And
So
now-
he's picking the right spots.
yeah.
Wow.
What do you have bet with ace king there at the river? right?
Yeah, but not if you think that your opponent's capable of this, I guess. But wow.
I don't like to bet. I mean, I
mean, you
haven't bet on those hands before, so
I mean,
I check.
it's a tough spot for David to ever call here because David.
Thank you, victory.
Oh.
Yeah, he folds. He folds quickly. Brian. The
Nice
problem is
play,
that
Brian.
Brian called the flop. Okay, so
He raised pre-flop too.
no, Brian flatted the open pre.
Oh, really?
The early position. He
Okay.
flatted the open, and then he flatted the 3-bet, and then he calls the flop.
Right.
And so
And
when
he
you,
saw the turn.
when you call, it was check in the turn. So
Really?
so when you call that flop, right, and then you check raise that river, you're repping a lot of 2-pair combos or straight, right?
Straight draw,
You
yeah.
could have 9-10 there. Right?
Or ace-10.
You could have ace-10 with a ace-10 suited with a backdoor suit. You could have king-queen. You could have a set of jacks or queens. There's a lot of hands that he can have, and I think he's really uncapped. I think there where David.
Either way, Brian.
David probably doesn't have pocket kings or
Right.
queens or jacks. when he checks the turn, most likely.
Right.
He could have ace 10, so he could have a straight, but
JJ, you jump.
I mean, David made it really good. Maybe the only reason David would must that hand is he's gonna put him on king queen.
David's hand looks like ace king,
Yeah.
right? Or aces, and you know, it just looks like a lot of one pair hands.
Either way, Brian, nice move.
I think
Nice play.
it's a
Really
great play by
nice.
Brian.
Yeah,
Right,
he knows that he
exactly.
can't
Great
win. He knows he can't win.
Exactly.
If he thinks that David is possibly capped, I think he can have the nuts, but other than that, he has a lot of one pair hands. Then it's a good move. He puts the pressure on him.
He
and
played
goes
that
for it.
hand perfect.
Exactly.
I mean, he called with the best hand
He's
on the flop.
repping like so many different hands.
Yeah, and then turn, check, and then when he has the worst, he ends up bluffing David.
Right. I mean, I play that hand where I check the king on the river. I don't want to leave
It
that.
takes
I
a
would
lot of
call.
cojones. Great play.
You've done that against me.